Last night I was doing a bunch of kind of checkups in the videos to name them properly and do all these things in the tags and getting thumbnails. And I had this like enormous revelation about this game. Just by watching boss fights and certain moments in slow motion at 0.25 speed, I just sort of had this moment of like, wait a minute, this is something incredible. Here's a couple of examples. This first one is a sequence of Rolana fighting me and then my final attempt on her. And just look at these. Just like look at some of these animations and what this game is like when you're doing this. Like there is nothing that looks better than this game. Oh, whoa, easy. Not auto. Set to hard 1460. I wish I could just do that. I wish I could set a preset to a hard 1440p. Just watch this sequence, particularly when she casts the Twin Moons spell, and just get a sense of how crazy this game is. Look how fast that is. Just look at what this looks like. I got 3 different sequences from the DLC. And just look at this spell. Like has there ever been anything that looks nicer than this? Just look at this spell as she casts it and just like the actual effects on this. Is this not the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Like that is actually so beautiful. It's incredible. This is like a fantasy wet dream. Watching these in 0.25 last night, like actually like changed my mind about this game in a huge way. I jumped that one early. I'm glad I didn't die there. But this is unbelievable. Look at this third one. She crashes down with the 2 glowing swords and that effect. I'm not sure you were here for this, but here's how this fight ended. It's pretty funny. I can't see her wave because my comment was in the way. Yeah, I watched a video recently. I watched a video recently that said when you jump, everything from your waist down is invulnerable, so you get more iframes from jumping than rolling. In that circumstance. So once you start to realize which of those things you can do differently, it's like really, really helps a lot. So this is how this fight ended, which is pretty funny. Then I think I just like I healed my health. No, I healed my mana, but not my health, which is a big dick move. And then triple shot her. She's at like 0.1% health there. And then here come the blades. And then I die. React to that because I didn't see it. Drop to the ground. She dies. Watch the stress on my face as I don't know whether this death is going to count or not. Look at her death explosion and how insane this animation is. He hits the ground. Boom. Look at that. And then I get it. And then you see the relief in my face a quarter second later. Here's the second one. This was really the moment that I was watching where I was like, wait a minute, this game, like this is another moment where I was like, hold on. Is there a keybind for slowing speed down on YouTube? I'd like to know that one. I use that a lot. Oh yeah, true. This is how this fight ended. And there's details you see in a quarter speed that you have no way of telling. Look, if you look to the right, you can see over his left wing. If you look carefully, you can see as he falls that there's a skeleton advancing on me trying to murder me. As I take him down here, there's that skeleton is there being blocked by his wing. This guy's at 0.1% health. I don't see that skeleton at all because it's the same color scheme. I run over here to get the video game finale of this move. There's 2 skeletons here. And as I go in for this, boom. 1/10 of a second later, that goes in there. And that's how the fight ended. That is crazy. And just in slow motion, you see how incredible the animations are in this game. And these characters. Like, this is actually the peak. That is so crazy. I had a couple moments. And then even just this boss here, just his movements. You can just see the details of how well they animate these characters. There's a guy holding the jaws. If you look carefully, look. As he goes up, look, there's hands holding the jaws, snapping them together, and then crashing them into you. And even like the sigil of my spell when I cast it is this like impossibly beautiful connected thing. There's hands opening the jaws and snapping them shut, which you can see from the initial animation when you first fight him. But like the hair, the movement of this, these are things that you just can't see when you're playing at full speed, I find. This is like I don't know, I had a moment last night kind of realizing this stuff. Give me renewed appreciation for this game. When it's been like annoying and there's like so much death and like it's so long, I've been playing it for 150 hours. Then you have that, and you see what's going on when I'm like fighting that dragon, it's chasing me around. There's like skeletons snarling and grimacing with like perfect animations going to stab you. In mid battle, you like change who you're going to fire. You watch him go down and fall. Yeah. It was like July 3rd or 2nd or something. It's been like a full month of Elden Ring, plus minus the 5 days of triangle strategy. I got a fan set up right here. This room is like a furnace with 2 computers in here now. It's crazy. So that fan's going on mid-afternoon. But yeah, I was doing all these slow motions. I was doing all these slow-mos last night to get thumbnails and looked at those boss fights. Like, wow. This is like the most talented video game company in the world, I think, at what they're doing. Like, this is the best creature design, I think, of any game I've ever seen. What was I doing here? I just backed up at the end. Okay, what did I get 130,000 souls for? Oh yeah, I fought a Death Knight. Even looking at like the Death Knight is just like unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, this place is kind of beckoning to me, but this kind of feels like one of the penultimate places to go. But there's also this fissure. This opened up when I randomly went through some area. So I'd like to check that out. Eventually, hopefully I get here. There's one more region I haven't opened up. I don't even really know how to get to it. Still a lot of map to see here. I think I got this guy's spells. I need to figure out how to get here. This is probably through going through the Shadow Keep first. Didn't we talk about this like 2 months ago? Or like 4 months ago? That like Adam whatever video guy? Didn't I send you like a YouTube link about this or a YouTube short about this, how to make that kind of cheese? Yeah, I don't remember what it is though. Okay, I finished this catacomb. That was the last thing I did last night. Yeah. Wasn't there something where she sent you a note? And this is all blocked off by that crown of thorns. Is it basketball? Okay. Can't really do that. Got a lot going on here. Second monitor is my second computer.
He goes through.
My second monitor is connected to both PCs, and it's what I have the second monitor on the streaming PC, so I can actually see chat and everything. Because chat and all the things go through the streaming PC. The one I bought in like 2020. Switch back and forth. We have a good team. From what I understand, not being that much of a basketball expert the last few years, what I understand, our strengths are we play small ball well. So we're going to try to go small against teams like the US. The Bill Simmons podcast I was talking about also was saying that one of like the weirdly effective teams is probably going to be Germany, because the German team, like a lot of the players have played together for like years now, and they really know how to like play effectively and like with a lot of bigs against teams like the US. Okay, let's check out this Fisher. Something's going weird since I alt-tabbed. Serbia. Okay, let's see what's down here. I imagine. I think we can basically only play effective small ball. So what's here in the Fisher? Well, this is crazy to think about using this talisman, by the way. I got another big mana one, so it's now 395 mana. Went up from 388 with the +2 trinket. Using this, the 30% damage is so crazy. Kind of makes sense in some ways, but the punishment, like the margin of error, is so thin that it makes it pretty difficult. We'll see. I'll use it when I can. It's too much damage against like normal enemies, though. It's almost too dangerous to use this trinket, but I guess it's good practice. And did a little work in post to make that picture of Harrison Ford look even better. It's funny. Like, did some of the lighting. I mean, he's like one of the best players in the league right now. Good for him. Oklahoma City is like a strong favorite next year, from what I understand. Might be Oklahoma-Boston in the finals. Wasn't his mom like an Olympic sprinter or something? Like, Oklahoma made a couple good moves. It seems like, I don't know, yeah, I'm kind of just trying to catch up in basketball. But it kind of seems like a big key is how good your GM is right now. And Sam Presti has like been one of the best GMs in basketball for 10 plus years now. The ultimate like collector of draft picks. And Danny Ainge, when he was on Boston, did really well. And now Brad Stevens on Boston does really well as well. Yeah, I noticed that too. Oh yeah, look at that. 395, baby. I got a new trinket. I went up from 388. Doesn't seem like that big a difference. This says this boosts maximum MP by the utmost, and this one is only 7 less. So like 7 FP, that's like nothing. That's like a quarter of a spell, a fifth of a spell. But I guess it adds up over time. How do I get down from here? How do I get down from here? Can I make this? Time to drop a rainbow stone. Do a little test shot here. Okay. Rapid fire, baby! Aegon Targaryen. All I have is magic points. All I have is gas. I have no brakes. My car goes too fast, and I gotta just control it. It's like being on permanent boost and trying to, oh god, trying to run around the track. That's what my life is like right now. You know where I am, sir? One thing I've started to do is while moving around with a stick, using my index finger to change my spells, so I don't have to, oh god, don't have to stop. Oops. That guy's got buck teeth like a rat. Those 2 yellow front teeth. I gotta just live here, make sure I don't get one shot. I'm in a bad circumstance. It's so easy to freeze in this game. And be like, I just need to avoid one shot. So you roll too early, and then they kind of like have some delayed shot and smash you. How do I get back up? This is the one I was at before. My sustain's sort of low at this point. How do I get down? Should this kill me? How do I get down now? Once it fell. I'm confused. I got down by it collapsing. Now what do I do? I don't understand. I don't understand. How do I get back down? I died in a really unlucky spot. This is weird. I can't get back down to where I was. Can I? Pickle? Yeah. It was originally blocked when I found it, but then I found some area that I wandered through some like random flowery cliffside. And then they're like, this all opened up. Something opened up somewhere. The seal was broken. And then I came here. And now I can get down. But this looks like a death. Like this is one of those like crumbling cliffs that when you fall, I can get down here. Okay. But here's the problem. My souls are down there where I was killed, but this is no longer a collapsible cliff, and I can't get down here without dying. So what do? I guess I say adieu to my 130,000 souls. But if you jump, I'm going to 100% die. You can tell because you go to inventory and then drop one of the guide stones. If it breaks, it's a fatal fall. So I'm kind of stuck here. When there was a cliff that dissolves, I got down because right in front of me here was one of those rocks that when you step on it, it collapses. And that gives you slow fall and you don't die from the fall. But that's no longer here. So that must be a bug. Or this is a one-time shot to get down here, which doesn't seem to make sense. Stone coffin. Gotta look this up. Because this is, as far as I know, this is the only way down. What to do? Okay, they just say you can still drop down. They said there's a bug, but you can just drop down. You won't take fall damage. So here, let's hope. Okay, that's weird. These are very easily staggered. Apparently there's some like laser worms here that are apparently like really aids for people. How much is my level? 224, right? So that's 24, 48,000. I have enough for that. I'll keep going. It's a really nice day out today. It's super hot. I made a new move today and fired up the charcoal for breakfast. That's a new one. I made 2 cranberry elk sausages for dinner last night, so I have 2 left. So I had a ciabatta bun with a cranberry elk sausage and egg and sauerkraut and mustard. It was really good. Never busted the morning charcoal before. Yeah, my hair's wet. But it's also, I should have washed it today. I'll wash it tomorrow or tonight or something. I don't have any burgers right now. Actually, I don't even think I have any ground meat in the fridge. If I go to sleep with my hair wet, I have such cowlicks in the morning. My hair's like a little bit curly. It's like kind of like, my hair's kind of like a spiral, like a Mobius strip. That's how I can tell, like, if Andrea's here or something like that and I see a hair on the ground and the length doesn't tell you which one it is. If it has like a double helix to it, that's my hair. Oh yeah. Those burgers are good. A lot of lore from those guys. I feel like those guys give you more lore than anybody. A lot of messages say that. No horse ahead. Usually that means like where they think you might be a secret door, but there's not. A lot more people apparently are... A lot more people apparently... Carnivore's Coreless. I've been here, my love. A lot of people apparently are getting like flat tops for like their backyard. I don't think it's like from... I need to do 20,000. I don't think it's like an extension. I think people are actually just getting flat tops to their house more often. 15,000, 27,000, I need 15. I need 10. It's like the trend of the summer, apparently. Yeah, this game doesn't have that many. This game has fake walls in the catacombs, but nowhere else really. No, nobody minds. There's like a cottage. There's like a little cottage area with like 6 cottages just down the street from my house. I go walking there all the time in the morning. I feel a little bit bad during the summer because they're all here, just wandering around, like just trying to get some sun. It's like my place basically all year long, except for this time, this like July and August, there's more people around. They all pay like those fees where they all kind of like pool stuff together for maintenance and everything. It's kind of like their property, but whatever. Everyone seems nice. There's a little birdie here. I heard these laser worms are really annoying. I was trying to figure out the bugs. Like griddles. I don't know. Andrea has Instagram. She looks at it a lot. She's saying there's like a lot more people buying like home griddles. It's like an outdoor attachment or like an outdoor thing. Become more popular. Yeah. How do I get to that how do I get that little temple face downstairs? How do I get down there? Oh, it's from up there. The figurine? Which one's Emperor's Tomb? Is that one of like the 90 ones that are like the point and click adventures? Those games are good. Yeah, that's the one. That was a good game. Back when like Full Throttle and Monkey Island and Blade Runner, that Indiana Jones game, they were all so good. The Indiana Jones one was maybe the best one. I don't think I played the Blade Runner one. We can get through to here, okay. Cool. There's nothing here. Interesting. Pretty mana intensive. Velvet Sword of St. Trina. Velvet Sword. Cool. Nice. That looks cool. Nice. Love a good int scaling sword that I'll never use. I don't remember that game. Tag the guy a little bit. Give him a fresh one. These guys dangerous? Ooh, that hurts. Okay, so they're trying to attack me. There's laser worms and spinning worms. Yeah, there's some games, especially games where you have like a long-term plan for what your build's gonna be, that get really hard to get back to if you quit them and start something else. Those are some of the main reasons I'm kind of like a game monogamist. So I think it's like much higher chance to finish any given game. Whoa. Oh, these are the ones people got mad at. Sketchy? Yeah, you always seem to need an angle to play a game like this, don't you? Like, it's fairly challenging on its own. Scary. Wow, this is hard. There's like magic damage. I can probably use my other shield and try to block it. Waste of mana. Oops. Okay, let me look at my spells. Comet takes... Comet's 42. This one's 68. Huge difference. And then Terra Magica is how much? Miriam's Vanishing. Conceal self in a glintstone haze. Might have to start using that. Where's Terra Magica? 35. 42. big damage difference. So what, are you gonna try to like have a build that gives you like HP back? Or what are you gonna do? This is pretty evil. Okay, I don't have Eternal Darkness right now. That might help me. Oh shit. I didn't realize that both are hitting me. Hey man, whatever gets you going. I'm trying to think what things you use the... I'm trying to think what things you use the round table for. You get your remembrances, you get like your boss soul things from there. There's not that many things that are like exclusive to the base. There's other places where you can do smithing. There's a guy named EG who you might be able to keep alive depending on how you do things. I wonder if I can arrange these guys. Crazy. It's evil. Okay. If I go here, there's more that wreck me, so I gotta try to reach these guys. Okay, so I can arrange them with this. Okay, that helps a lot. Okay, that helps a lot. Good. Shit. Oh my god, that does so much damage. Forgot about those guys. So they just have an AoE explosion. Watch out for more of the long rangers. You gotta do some scouting here. Go this way. Go. Check back over this way. I can go back over here. How did I miss this? I went from there, and then I can go up there. It's a death. No way, right? Back over here. Should have upgraded that, sound when the two overlap is really cool. Sound always makes it sound like, oh, it's the sound of them dying, but it kind of sounds like something is going to kill me as well. It's always got a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay. Try to do this in a linear way where I can keep seeing those guys and snipe them from afar. It's going to be a tough gauntlet to keep doing if there's like struggles near the end, which surely there'll be. What if I can de-aggro that guy? Do that again. Where I live, you see lots of pickup trucks. In rural areas, you see lots of pickup trucks, and in cities, you see small cars like usual. I wish I didn't set this guy off. Yeah, I mean, pickup trucks are pretty common because pickup trucks are kind of like what minivans used to be. They're like sort of like the big carry cars that are a little cheaper than minivans are. It's hard. Really inefficiently kill this guy. Oof, ugly. Generally speaking, because Canada are like countries with a lot of space, or like places with more rural populations tend to have more pickup trucks for sure. In some areas, there's like, you know, pickup truck guys. Kind of guys you like. You can drop down there. There's a grace there. Nice. I would like to get that. Cans. Tin cans. Nice. Hopefully I get to avoid all this again. I suppose the right answer is always to pay off loans. Aluminum cans. It's like the smart move, right? Unless you have something that you really want to do with the money you lend him. I guess because there's two N's in fins, and FINS is already a word for something else. Very early, I was listening to something yesterday. Very early into like League of Legends being a pro team, one of the best teams in Europe was a team called Fnatic in like 2013, 2014. And their jungler was Finnish, actually. His name was Cyanide. His name was Cyanide. He's very good. And then if you got him on the desk, or like when like they were doing broadcasts, if they got Cyanide on the desk, he was very funny. He was like weird and quite funny. Is this guy gonna die? So much. Oh my god. I can hit him, but he can't hit me. Very fair. I feel like Canadians are like more familiar with people from Finland than the average country because we're so used to so many Finnish people playing hockey. Like, I feel like the sort of Scandinavian Nordic countries are like fairly equally distributed in hockey players. Seems like a lot of Swedish players, a lot of Finnish players, some people from Denmark. Good old Comet Azure. Better get some loot for that there, nice. What do we get? Smithing Stone 8 and a Dew Gem. Pretty underwhelming. I don't know. He was like an all-time great player for sure. And I think people scored a lot of goals in the 80s. I don't actually know that much though. Shot. Okay, that guy dodges my shots. That guy's two tails. That's weird. But yeah, like the sort of like Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux era seemed to be this era where like people scored like a ton of goals. I don't actually know though. Oops. No way this thing. That hurts. I'm dead. They're greedy there. Yeah, it's like those Electronic Arts games where your number was your rating. So where I messed up there is I had Twin Moons on still. Pretty nice to have the Great One as your nickname. You know you're doing pretty well if that's the case. Oh, there's another one? Aggressive. Jesus. Very aggressive. That guy last time was like just shooting randomly at nothing. bad. One shot? Yeah. I knew that wasn't a good idea because the blade itself, the wave itself was not that effective. You need the blade too. 38 is pretty old for retiring. In like, I think in sports in the 80s. For that era when the nutrition was so bad, like the fitness and conditioning was so bad right now. This is so annoying. Like when the fitness and nutrition was so much worse than now, playing to a 38 is really impressive. That's the kind of player that like stronger guys would have like smashed now. He was pretty like, he wasn't like the most muscular guy ever. He was just like super skilled. Okay, that guy's down. So I assume that'll be a one-time thing. I thought those slimes are so inanimate. Yeah, Timu's a monster. It's funny, hockey's so physical. It's amazing that there's so many players like Yammer Yager. So many other guys played for so long. Sidney Crosby would have played longer, I think, except for like the concussions. Isn't like Ovechkin still playing at like some insane age, like mid-40s? I was watching a podcast yesterday that was talking about like the future of sports and things like this, and they're basically talking about how one of the reasons why it's not very easy for new sports to become successful in North America is that like when America started, they started to like really specifically try to break traditions with England. So in many ways, they like very purposefully tried to not have things like soccer become popular. That's why like baseball and basketball and everything became such a big deal. This is cool. Really? Edmonton Oilers? Aren't they a really good team right now? This looks like a boss is coming. You guys got a mushroom shield? See what's down here. Find out, shall we? Wow, this is huge. This is probably a dragon. Orphan of Cost. Wow, they really just do the Orphan of Cost, don't they? Exact same weapon? This guy looks like he's gonna blast me. Holy cow. Squishy though. There he is. Oh, a horsey follow-up. Devilish. Failing or falling? This guy looks like he's gonna mess me up. Oh yeah, the horse. Right. So don't counterattack when we're right in front of you, roger that. That's cool. See the back end of the horse is like still like liquid? Okay, Terra Magica, Flask, Comet Azure, and keep dodging. See how this goes. One of the most epic ways of starting to fight in a while. This is like the twin princes or whatever. Frightening. I think it really helps. Sometimes when you see a professional athlete on the court or the rink or whatever with other professional athletes, you think that they are small because they're like not quite as large as other people. And then when you meet a professional athlete in real life, like an NHL player, an NBA player, NBA players who look small on the court, if you meet them in real life, they're very, very, very large. They're larger than anyone you see ever. Even guys who like you think are small. And then I've run into like hockey players at airports and stuff like that. There's a really famous Canadian player called Jarome Iginla. And I saw him like in the airport one time. I'm like, that guy is a cardboard box. He is so big. So just like, there's a lot of people who play hockey in Canada and Europe too. But to be one of the people who like makes it, your like baseline strength is so high. It's crazy. Jesus. Block one, but got stunned. This guy's gonna mess me up. Maybe I'll take off my trinket that gets me taking 30% more damage. Might be a bit too crazy. Like, just the level of muscle and strength these guys have just to compete with each other is so high. Like, some degree of players can be more slender relatively. More skillful and stuff. But, like, they're still, like, so much stronger than your average person. One of my oldest friend's sister's kid is, like, a pretty decent prospect in hockey. And he is, like, even at 15, like, an absolute monster. This guy's gonna go down pretty quickly once I get the chance. I think this is another fight that teaches you to be restrained when you healed, to watch out when these things finish. I get to learn. There's a player who used to play for the Raptors named Rafer Alston. He was like really, really famous street ball player. And he's small for an NBA player. And I met him one time and like kind of dapped him up and gave him like sort of like a what's up hug like this. And just like the strength of this guy, he pulled me in slightly and I almost fell over. He's a big boy. And he's like you see him on the court, he looks tiny. That hit me, really? I thought I dodged that. Okay, I kind of see the cadence how this fight's gonna go. I might be able to beat him pretty quickly. What do I have? It's meeting, right? There's a thing with 7TV, there's like a ton of different versions of the same emotes. I had to look through like 8 or 10 councils. And didn't like any of them, and to find an animated one, I had to do meeting. Few things are better than Pepe noted. I even think the basic version, without the, without the animation is still good. That's so crazy. What the? Pepe has a lot of ways that it's sort of like gets a bit politicized and people think it's some sort of like right-wing type thing. And to some degree it sort of is. But like Pepe in like the 4chan era. I think what Pepe sort of like indicates is sort of like the modern man-child. More than anything else, I think that's kind of like what the essence of it is. God damn, dude. It's a tough combo. That topic is something I've been thinking about a lot the last couple of days. Like looking at like the chat, or looking at someone's chat who's like a friend of mine who streams as well, or kind of like just looking at like online shit of like people realizing, oh my god, once I hit 20 I'm old. Or people like in Shajin's chat being like, once you leave high school you hit Unk status. And it made me think about like this huge fundamental cultural change that we've made. In that, like, I feel like way before any of us were born, kids used to look forward to being adults. And now I think that's changed. I think it's like sad to be an adult in like people's perspective. That's like the perspective. And that reflects in a lot of stuff. Oh my god, this guy's got moved. That's reflecting a lot of stuff. Like the classic thing where like people say the big reason they think North America is fucked is how in other countries kids want to be like doctors and engineers and stuff. In North America, you ask a kid what they want to be like a Roblox creator and stuff. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped backwards like that. Like that's what people always cite that as like how we know why we think America's cooked. Like if it was like the 60s or 70s, you ask kids what they want to be, they're like, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a blah blah blah, I want to be a blah blah blah. Now it's like you ask a kid what they want to be and they want to be like a YouTube creator. It's sort of like this it's like this large scale juvenilization. I think it started with millennials. I think like our generation are the first ones who's like, my nostalgia is important, and the things I experienced as a child and as a teenager, I think are like things that define me and that make me feel happy. That's kind of like to some degree how we got to the point of like how many remakes there are, what kind of shows come out, what things people get jacked up about. Marvel, Ninja Turtles. It's really hard to dodge that. This guy's got some moves, man. Look at these two. Not the first one. Second one's good, but I don't see that as something I don't see that as one that's readable. First one's too anime for me. It's not like the feel I'm trying. It's not the feel I want to go for. And the second one I think wouldn't read well. It's not bad though. The second one's pretty good. You can suggest the first one to some of your VTuber streamers. This feels like one of those bosses where you have to be really, really good for 2 minutes, then it's over. Try to squeeze it 20 damage there. So it's three waves of frost flame and then a single. Then you can probably take off one shot, and then there's the circular line that you have to roll probably to the side. Still get the cuteness and funniness of the not noted emote. No, that's true. It's like Pepe noted, but for something boring. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's a good argument for that. See him, fuck. Or see, he was too far to my side. I'm gonna take off the extra damage. I'm gonna take off the extra damage trinket. Okay, I'm not a coward. I think this fight's over in like 2 minutes if you do it properly. This feels like the hottest time of year right now. Shit. I too little stamina to spam. Good for somebody, maybe not for me. There's like Instagram filters that people are using that I see like clips of lately on Twitter. It's like giving everybody the Giga Chad face. It's like one of those sort of like one of those video filters. So people do it on movies. I play tighter. slow. Still in the animation. The path I take around the pond is basically like almost a full 360. It's basically at least 270 degrees. So I keep having to change hands on the video. I keep having to change hands on my phone because sometimes if the sun's in the wrong angle, like you can't even see my face at all. So you're right. It probably does give the angles. Don't sleep on refining TBKO. That one is like legit. That is a really good one. Almost necessary. I always squeeze that one more and get one shot. I said don't forget about, or like consider that TBKO, if we can get that one to be a little more zoomed in, like I would for sure use that as an official, I would for sure use that as one of the channel modes. It's really good. I just think it's again one of the other ones that needs to be like more zoomed in to be more easily readable. Kind of snacks. It does the same thing every time. These moves are hard to figure out, man. Like that one I thought was gonna be the throw. Okay. You got yourself a deal. I'll pencil you in. Will you pencil me in? For someone who seems to insist on playing so many video games where I fail constantly and go through so much struggle in life, it seems to be like I should maybe even change my name to TBKO from To Be Honest. I don't talk that much. I just lose in video games. What am I doing? I can't heal then. While scissored? Okay, so I should probably stop using this trinket that has me take 30% more damage while I'm also using... Well, I also have no fragments. I don't need that fast spellcasting speed. I just need some meaningful runs this boss. I was gonna throw it. This is hard to... Where did that come from? Well, I think he shot it over me. Are they writing? I guess scissor's a pretty good description for that. Because the next thing he does is he shoots it over your head, and then the flame rushes back from behind you. That's pretty evil. Changed up a little bit there. Well. Some of my shots miss because he's kind of moving around and on the horse. I took off that new all gas no brakes trinket because I was getting like 1 to 2 shot. Now my spells are a little slower, but he's really low. He's really low health, and he's pretty scripted. So once I get it, it should be like only like a 3-minute fight or so. Fuck. I keep jumping backwards, which means that I kind of catch some stuff. Go all gas. Holy? What holy damage do I have? He's hurting himself. That guy was taking damage there. I should definitely jump forwards, yeah. Backwards jump is just like a bad instinct. Good idea, though. You've really solved the things I'm saying. Presented me with the obvious circumstance. No, the damage is not the problem here. It's just that this guy is, like, killing me. He's really squishy. You don't have a whole lot of opportunities to counterattack. I'll just stop trying to attack as he's flying toward me. There's a lot of incantations that are holy, it seems. They're mostly flame and holy, I believe. Mistake there was just taking some counterattack windows that weren't really open. Is this the one that's like behind you or something? Like, where is that coming from? This guy is a douchebag. I'm dead. So he sprays it around you, but like, how are you supposed to see unless you turn around? Maybe I move toward him there, and then move to the right of the trail. Stupid. Very bad at my timing there. Yeah. You might be right that, well, you didn't say this, but maybe zooming in a lot on, maybe zooming in a TBKO will make it like harder to see the whole range of motion, but I think it needs to be a bit closer. Let's see. But you're right that the range of motion is hard to necessarily get. Very stupid to do that there. Yeah, very, very stupid to take that last one and then to jump backwards like that again. But it's the exact same every single time. It's just because it's a lot of my shots are missing. It's interesting. It's really, really high damage, but really, really squishy. And like really, really, what's it called? It's really, really choreographed. It's just a little bit hard to figure out this one stage where he scatters this like frost flame liquid around me. Did we not fight this guy? It's the exact same every single time at the start. And he runs around here, and then he throws a blade at me. And he goes here. And then I have to stand still, dodge the flame, wait for the next one, get hit by that one because I'm stupid, and get hit by the second one. Oh, really? Yeah, I was kind of wondering when you did. How have you been spending your time lately? How are you doing? Yeah, basically. Jump rope, but the floor is ice lava. This pattern got disrupted because we were up against the wall for some reason because I backed up more at the beginning. Can I hide behind this? So that one, the flame comes in. So do you turn around and look at it? I think you must. Are you going 80s music? Are you going 80s movies by like Star? Are you wearing, do you have shoulder pads on it? And be honest, are you currently wearing shoulder pads? Are you wearing a blazer with shoulder pads? Is your hair big and puffed out? Oh wait, no, your hair's too short. Forget that one. Hard to block down there. What am I doing? Oh well, safe. Ooh. Can't wait to get a haircut. Maybe September, maybe August. No, yeah, I'll get it mid-August. 2 weeks, probably. It's too long right now. Too hot on the sides. Another haircut. Another. The glasses are gonna be mail order. I'm gonna get those RA up. I'm gonna get those RA optics. Blue light blockers, the aviators, like almost 100%. fuck. No time to heal. Alright, this is like, I can do so much damage to this guy. He's got those like kind of like those slow moves where they like get toward you and they kind of wiggle and they waggle and they pause and then they hit you. And we're both like big, and we're both big like computer users, and you are more nocturnal than I am. Have you considered it's time to get your own blue light blockers? I remember like gunners and everything being like the worst looking thing ever with the yellow, and like no one looks good with that like sort of sickly shade. But sort of like red tinted ones, like the sort of ones you start wearing around dark, they look good, I think. Yeah, that was bad timing. I didn't know you had them. Why aren't you being more of an evangelist for me getting them instead of making fun of my face shave? As for nocturnal habits, I think I sleep before you on some days. Yeah, it's possible. I sleep at like 11:30 every night. Kind of in my head, you're still like going to bed at like 2, 3 in the morning. But that was like a year ago. Yeah, you're up pretty early sometimes. Seen some 8 o'clock wake ups. It's really hard when they're delayed like that. I'm dead. Shouldn't have gone for a shot. I should have known that since I healed, I didn't have time to take a shot off. Really? 11 PM, eh? Maybe I'm just dumb and I think it's like, well, that's my 2 AM, so maybe I was just time stamping things improperly. You think mine's more square than oval? You're right. Who is rhomboid faces? People with like those huge jutting cheekbones and narrow chin. That's rhomboid. Oh. Fuck. Oh! Bad time to squeeze in a heal. Maybe rectangular. Which classes are those? Am I allowed to still get aviators? I secretly want them. Also, the most coverage. I'm kind of fat now, but historically my jawline was like my best feature. Now I got a little bit too much chub under the neck for it to be noticeable. so hard to read. Oh, I'm too slow. Use oval frames to soften and balance the sharp edges and straight lines that dominate your face. Choose a wide frame with a height that is greater than its width. That's not from that, like, RE Optic site, right? That's more like general wisdom. A wide frame, but the height is greater than its width. That sounds like a pair of aviators. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah, right. Did you type that out? Absolute monster. Okay, just trying to finish this boss. Please don't hit that stalactite. You bitch. Oh god. What's he doing? Is it a new one? He's doing this again? Impossible to block on that at all. For once he repeated the combo. Ah, that always hits me! He like jukes me so hard. I like getting a hard time. I also think it's cool how much that like we've sort of started to like do a rule-based, how much we're starting to get into like sort of like a rule-based like general set of wisdom. Like, you know, girls go to like, I think it's in Korea, but when girls start doing the like, I gotta reset my thing. When girls go get like the color swatch tests, you know the ones I'm talking about? Like, you're this complexion, so these colors work for you. Those are cool. Yeah. It's a good idea. The only example of that the biggest, most obvious example ever is how like every redheaded girl ever knows that there's like colors of blue, which are like the absolute best thing for them. That's the one that like everyone has always sort of known, I think. But the rest of it's kind of more advanced now. Hard to dodge. Shit. Fuck. Shit. I can't get this past. I can't like survive long enough. The combos are so complicated. I've watched like a number of videos of like those color swatch thing, those color theory things. The girls are so confident who are doing the appointment. When I was in Japan, there's an area. Name is escaping me currently, like Dotenboro or something. Akibahara. That's like the world nerd, like it's a nerd mecca basically. was looking for a particular toy. And I didn't ever expect to find it. Oh my god, but I did find it. And it was similar to your Indiana Jones one, in that they're like, you have two or three different kind of hands and 2 or 3 different ways to like place him and to like position him. That was really cool. Yeah. Yeah, so I wonder how much the color swatch, I wonder how much that stuff applies to makeup and how much applies to clothes. I think mostly it's clothes, but I think it's kind of both. They probably include both. Fuck! All these combos are so hard. I wonder if this is the only time you fight this guy. Really? There's a one-shot with a frostbite. There are like these crazy, like he kind of jukes you and leans forward and then swipes. He's got the same weapon that the Orphan of Kos does. This is like, without being advertised, I think gradually turning into like a no fragment run for the whole expansion. Until it gets to a point where it's like so impossible, but it probably will be. The later fight's probably gonna take me like a full day. But I feel like at the end of all these games, to like actually give myself the max challenge, it's cool. I can't imagine with my extremely stupid stubbornness that at this point I'm gonna start using those fragments when I haven't yet. Never seen him do that. much health do I have? The timing on that is bad. If I'm too far, if the horse spawns a bit late, the horse into his spin is impossible to double guard. There's sometimes the timing's a bit off where it feels super weird. Just getting two-shot constantly. Oh yeah, you know it, Billiam. So what TV show did you fall asleep to last night? I'm trying to turn the fan on soon. I'm kind of warm. Yeah. They know. They know their time is limited. It's not that limited, but it is limited. Alright, well. Is he dead? Am I dead? Are we both dead? Got it. Oh, that was a remembrance boss. Interesting. I stood my ground and shot my pistol until I was out of bullets, and it's worth it. I'm amazed by this boss because that was like, I thought this was gonna be like a minor boss, but the design was so amazing. That's like totally unique and so cool. But they gave me remembrance for it, which is like a major boss thing. That's true. It's two remembrance bosses in a row where I've stood my ground and spewed my fireballs. Worth it. Now watch this fall damage kill me, and I get no souls for it. That would be the best thing ever. Billiam, you're right though. This is like I think that is such an amazing boss design. Okay, where's my stuff? I need to get all my stuff with me. 220,000. Don't you mean a true Turk or a true South Korean? You guys have been dethroned as shooting experts. Haven't you seen the discourse on social media? 7,650. So how many is that? 8. 10 of these. 11, 12. No, I'm Canadian. But I'll take it. I'm America adjacent. I'm more American than the average Canadian, I would say. I mean, I'm friends with Anne. How could I not be? Alright, sweet. Remembrance boss done. Let's go. I expected it to be a minor one. I thought this was like a minor tomb. But that was a remembrance boss. The obvious comeback is, yeah, like children. President's ears? President's ears? This is the flower that you take to the place. Who's this? Oh, that's such a cool design. Holy shit, this game. You guys have the greatest artists in video game history. Yeah, imbibe the nectar. Look at this. This is incredible. Imbibe the nectar. Oh, baby. She's... Okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Alright, well, I guess we're dying for the next hour. How do these guys die? I drank the nectar and it killed me. Just like these guys. Why are they drinking it over here? Why is my nectar over in the middle and their nectar's over there? She's got the good pussy. Oh yeah, give it to me. Worth it. Worth it. There is some place where they're like, present flower at this church. Yeah, did it take you 2 opportunities to see that killed me? Is that not clear? Is there nowhere else to go? We just go here and die? Awesome. How'd that guy die? Oh yeah, that's a good one. That guy died well. I'll show you how I died there. You ready? Because I imbibed the nectar of the sexy flower lady. You already watched me die again? Maybe 3rd time's a charm. Maybe this time I survive. Really? Well, at least you're still alive. So okay, so process of elimination, you probably need to have something on you. To survive it. Right? I mean, there's no messing up, you know? It's all just beautiful. All these people are over here, but they're getting it over here. Like, did these guys get a nectar and use it over here? Because they have a different animation. They all just take it and die. So what's the difference here? That guy's got a nice shield. That's like a gravestone shield. Okay, so what are we doing exactly? So, it's a good people point. Alright, it's a bit confusing. Maybe this will turn to something useful later. St. Trina. Do I have any inventory items? Imply that there's something good to do here. Where are my talismans? Oh, there's so many things to go through. Not really. There's some St. Trina's thing here. Could be a good emote. Okay, well, I suppose this will figure into something later. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, so I guess we covered that. Maybe I could maybe look into that later. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Bonnie Jail. What's all this? Have I been down here? This probably is the way to here. Shadowkeep is still beckoning. This, I haven't seen a clear way to get here because this goes through to here. Can't really get up here. Over here, somewhere, was a spirit spring that was unlocked, that was locked. Where was that? It was the underground area. Anyway, I'm gonna go here and then go straight south and see if I find anything in that tunnel. It might just be where that lava intake is, though. Like, do I have to read some quest item to figure out what the hell's why St. Trina murders me every time? I kind of like that she murders me. It's pretty funny. It seems like other people get an item from her and that kills them. But I just imbibe the nectar and I die. What's the deal with that? Oh, there's a dragon here. It's fun. Are they doing damage to it? Get him, fellas. It's a bit rude, I think. I'm like very clearly hitting him and not you. You guys got it all wrong. It's a classic issue. Fight the person who's murdering you. Don't worry about infighting. Don't worry about me. This is a human versus dragon moment. Wait a minute. Sure, that ghost flame... Sure, that gigantic zombie dragon is murdering my entire militia. But look at that guy over there shooting the dragon. He seems like a real asshole. I'm staying back this time. Spotted. Yeah, no, guys, we don't have to do all this. This is a long. You just killed. I'm gonna play Space Pirate here until these guys get murdered. Keep sprinting. You can chip them away. Look, these guys are really trying to murder me. Hey, no, kill the dragon. Yeah. No, fight them. All the arrows. Please run. Oh. There's a lot of archers who want my life. Okay, fuck you. That's a Black Knight archer. Fuck you, Spider-Man. Oh, I'm dead. No. I might be dead. Run away. Can you stop? Are you stupid? Whoa! Hey, buddy, where'd he go? He's fine. God, you guys are the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. Yeah. Yeah, shoot the dragon. No, not me. I see that bullet go by my head. Nice juke. Yeah, kill them. Hey. Oh, don't mind me. I'm not your enemy. I feel like I could actually get like a fat Commodore in this guy. Oh, this for half health. Holy shit. Can I even kill this guy? Nice juke, nice juke. Oh, I'm dead. No, never mind. Just my horse. Oh no. This is where he summons the ghost troops, right? The most deadly move in his arsenal? I was just kidding. Not me. Oh. Am I the only one left? This guy's like, I feel like he has extra health. Am I dead? Basically, yeah. Alright. See you guys later. No horse, no healing. 1 health. I feel like they're giving like 1,000,000 extra HP. Because you do the fight with those dudes. What do I do here? Try this again. Because you're getting stoned? Maybe it means because you're like weighed down. That's my guess. I've heard of Penchit. Pensit or Penchit? I'm glad you're having some good social weekends. I'll talk to you later. Wow, they got a... I get a lock on this guy? What the fuck? Another one. Any high ground here. Thing is, when I'm here, like I seem to be hidden. Healing? The dream lasted too long. Why can't they get a critical attack on him? Uh-oh. I love how much of a homing missile that spell is. It's so cool. This guy's trying to shoot me. I can see him. Oh, you fucking idiot. You're so fucking stupid. This guy's shooting me now. I can see him looking at me. I'm healing. I'm gonna have to try to finish him with a critical blow after the next time he gets hit. Soon. I can only fire 2 more of these. Oh, you dumb motherfucker. Target with no mana. I'm doomed. I do this again. Damn it. Well, the only chance I have. Oh no. The only chance I had is to kind of get a critical blow if they stunned him. I think I have to go in for the critical blow. You gotta find a place where the Black Knight archers aren't shooting you. And for some reason, this guy is just taking so much damage. I think they give him extra health because he's fighting these guys as well. Or maybe it's one of those things where, no. Don't they give you people extra health if you have, like, summons? There's no way this counts as summons, though, right? I need a spot where those archers are firing at him and not me. This seems like the best spot here. I got high ground. Down, but I can't do anything about it. I think 2 of them are firing at me currently. Deserve that. What are you doing up there, bud? Did you have a bow to shoot or something? It would be admittedly too easy if they didn't do it this way, but this way feels like a little bit random and like a little bit dumb. I can kill the archers, but I feel like the archers are doing meaningful damage to him when they're not firing at me. It's the highest range. The Comet's probably a little more efficient. What the fuck? What is happening? You down again? Huh? The moves got real messed up there. A lot of guys, I can see them. What is this angle? I really think this is really extremely stupid. Like a specific Scarlet Monastery, or just like whatever one shows up? Like graveyards or whatever is the lowest one, right? And cathedrals the highest level one? Is that how it works? It's been a while. I'm just gonna keep moving. Alright. One more time around the bend. You basically try to run around and tag it with comets. But the problem is that they're like constantly re-changing who they're focusing on. It often involves you. I think you maybe kill the archers. damage, not bad damage. These dudes are after me again. They've been alerted to my presence. The cliff might be a good idea. He's gonna disappear soon. Good idea, Vulgar. Hopefully this works. Works except for the pig. Change your fucking weapon. That's so funny. This game is so annoying. Very creative idea. Is no one doing damage to this guy? Did he kill them already? They're like, the guys not spawn? Oh, they're there, yeah. But there's something about this guy's damage that's like... We'll get there, slowly but surely. Getting there. This is so crazy. He's really far now. I had to wait till he's closer. I think he's still too far. This guy's like a kilometer away at this point. Yeah. Now that Archer sees me, making this more complicated, see? That was sick. Good idea, man. So cool. Sorry, guys. I'd like to stick around, but I got no health. But this was fun. We had a really good time here. I think we learned a lot. I think we've really grown. See you guys later. I think we've reached a level of understanding that we didn't have previously. Now, I know you're still shooting arrows at me, but I think we've grown a lot. What do you guys think? Yeah. Is it Grace over here? Perfect. Genius. That was like the most useful being a mage ever felt ever. Nice. So where's this? Another entrance to the Shadow Keep? Oh, this is something different. Hell yeah. I should go check what the remembrance is from the boss too. I'm sure it's nothing useful for me. You'd think they'd like me more, but those knights know how many of their brethren have been murdered by me. That was fun. You could, I've never seen myself be able to lock onto someone from so far away. Part of it's his size and part of it's like the height advantage, I think. That was amazing. Okay, so where do we go? Nothing to the left. Okay, there's one place to go. Love the clarity. If I heal, I think I should heal. I mean, maybe they caught some strays. And maybe historically, but maybe they, I don't know, maybe they didn't like those guys. Have they considered that? It's a little spooky, isn't it? Treasure chest ahead. Yeah, fat good that does me. Can I get up there? I go here and then here. I don't think I can jump up here. A sneaky guy with a divine lion head. I love it. There's two. Whoa. That was devastating. There's like 4 dudes in the barracks. Steve McNair was murdered. That sounds vaguely familiar. I can get those back. They're not gone yet. Fort of Reprimand. They sure reprimanded me there. It feels like across the board for so many different reasons, like the smartest thing to do if you're like on some sort of track to wealth and fame is to like get married really, really early to someone you're happy with and just like never like test the market in any way ever. There's a lot of crazy, extremely hot people out there. Why, was she from Buffalo? Is she from upstate New York? My souls. I got him back. Nice. Okay, we're back down here. We're not murdered. I think it's honestly true. Like, obviously, a lot of people would like to have like the simplicity of a high school sweetheart. Time for master, therefore seek edge. All right, you want to tie yourself up in here and jerk off, you weirdos? I actually think like you still get like pretty good prospects. Let's say you're like a high school, college quarterback. I actually think, or if you're in any sort of track to being extremely wealthy and famous, just like get yourself out of the market as soon as possible and focus on other things in life. It's the only way to stay safe out there. You don't want to end up like Phil Hartman. Hey. I feel like that is not the route. A lot of people are going to catch a lot of feelings. And like, one of them might murder you. No? Oh, yeah. They must be really nice gift baskets. Yeah, I should wait till you finish. Too bad there's no like typing thing on Twitch, so I know whether when it's appropriate to respond. Yeah, you can like on a Yankee salary, you can afford like 15,000 gift baskets to every single one of them. $15,000 gift baskets, that is. Well, you can use emotes to do it. Whoa! That was creepy. Last thing you see before you're murdered. That was a Steve McNair moment. Is that somebody's head? Ugh! Remotes? That's extremely large. This guy doesn't know how much attack speed I have. This guy doesn't understand my my casting speed. Yeah, TV remotes. Not even emotes. It's discrimination. Try finger butthole. It's pretty rare you see one of these gates with another grace in it. It must be huge. That was a cool moment of the shadows showing that guy coming. I was like, wait a minute, I think someone may be trying to murder me. Turning this fan on was a massive QOL improvement. See, if I go here, someone's gonna kill me here, right? Yeah, I know, you can't fool me. I wasn't born yesterday, Miyazaki. Yeah, sweet, sweet butthole. You think I'm just gonna fall for that? That guy's gonna knock me off that cliff 100%. That was awkward. He's not the brightest guy. Now I have a whole fan blowing into the room. It's just too hot, man. I don't have an Intel processor. My last two computers have had Ryzen ones, and they've worked just great. But aren't those Intel ones like bricking computers right now or something? I saw something the other day of someone saying you can even get one of those, like, what are those filtered called? Like the waffled filters, like Merv filters or whatever they're called. You can even get one of those and put it behind a box fan to sort of like work as like a makeshift air filter in your house. Or you can even set up 4 of those filter with the box fan on top. There's a lot of ways you can do it to like not have to do like an air purifier in the home and have something that works actually quite well. I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. Did that guy have a shield? Do you see how little damage he took from Common Azure there? If I just stopped a second earlier. It's also not fair that bows get precision aiming, but I can't precision aim my spells. Can I not just use my eyes and precision aim? Why do I have to like just try to center it on like, why do I just have to center the camera on my screen and just hope it works out? Yeah. I think at this point, like, it's gonna take a lot for me to actually change that. This guy is so tanky. These twin blade combos are extremely cool, much to my detriment. Okay, can I get a fucking break? I mean, the damage I'm taking is crazy, but I kind of figure, well, I don't know, maybe there's some later fights where I'm like, you know what, I can't do this for like a whole day, or it feels like I just can't do enough damage. That hasn't really happened yet. It's mostly that they just do so much damage to me. But I mean, this is like the final thing at the end of like all of these games, you know what I mean? One larger challenge here. I'm more or less okay with it. Okay. You're talking about me? That's what I have to do? I'm like, I'd like to end this. Well, I mean, I'm going to PEI in like 2 weeks. Hopefully it's done by then. Combos are so scary. I'm gonna keep doing the full Comet Azure and you can't stop me, but I really have to learn these twin blade moves. These are the kind of weapons where if you use them in these games, you do like 85 damage per hit, but then they do it, they two-shot you. The classic. I don't think so. I've thought about it because Andrew and I were trying to plan the PEI trip, and we want to be back by like the 25th or something, or 26th in order to pack. And so if we're going to PEI, me going to Toronto from the 16th to the 19th, like really messes with that. Like just in terms of timing. So I don't think so. Now that I'm moving at the end of the month, I think I have to kind of choose between the two. But I'll be closer to Toronto in some ways, so I'll just come at some other point. One more hit. Don't die. You idiot. Okay, cool. I think we're probably going to PEI around the 15th or 16th. Now that I'm like putting the kibosh on the Toronto trip. Something in that range, but I'll let you know too. Put a pin in that. That was really fun. I almost got it. Hey man, if it doesn't work out, have a shawarma in my honor. And I'll have a lobster roll in yours. Oh. Is he down? Oh, the guy's damage is crazy. Die, die, die. Oh, please die. These combos. Okay, it's fine. Holy shit, that was ridiculous. Now, I'll take a video of me eating one. That's my final offer. I don't want to give you fucking E. coli. Salmonella. Salmonella. That was real. That was the double kill. The double till king almost got another one. I thought it was really appropriate for Rolana. For someone who killed me for that long. For her to kill me when I killed her, that's so appropriate. It's like a mutual respect thing. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but surely those movies. I mean, even like in Gladiator that happens, right? In Gladiator, they kind of like stab each other. He didn't tell that he really respected Commodus, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Commodus, Commode, the all-time best bad guy gladiator, bad guy emperor name. There's two kinds of lobster rolls. There's like the mayonnaise-based lobster roll, and there's the butter-based lobster roll. I actually, generally speaking, think they're both very, very good. All that for a Battlefield Priest cookbook. Festive Grease. What does that do? Trace amount of runes on landing attacks. Okay, cool. Alright, that was cool. See you dudes later. Yeah, a recipe for Grease, and then an Ash of War. I'm sure the Ash of War is cool. It's probably that Spin movie did. Swords as well as polearms capable of thrusting. Throw a golden pair of wings and take to the air before diving down the foe weapon first. A spinning attack is performed when wielding a twin blade. That's extremely cool. What's over there? Yeah, I really loosened up after that happened in that video. That was a good moment. Horsefly, not horse. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Where is that? I feel like I have not been there. Oh my god. They said there's a lot of horse meat sold here actually. Like in the sausage section, they'll have like ground horse meat. Fucking francophones. Leave the horses alone. I think I got off track and went that way, but I never actually went this way. 240,000 souls. Mayday. Don't die. I bet they're just like less meat per pound, and they probably have like a stricter diet or something. I don't think you can feed horses the same things we feed cows. That's my guess. What the hell do I know? Like, I think they like have to have grass or something. Maybe the meat tastes bad. I don't know. Probably. Still no lover, therefore try jumping off. Elden Ring players are down bad.
Hello there. Are you the Tarnished? Lady Leda spoke, are you? Another Tarnished. Guided here by Mikola the Kind. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarnished, and here on kindly Mikola's account. Oh, are you not affected?
True.
Even with the spell broken? I'm feeling rather lost. Haunted by memories of St. Trina. Her visage. Her scent. The lure of felt.
It's coming.
Sleep. Would kindly Mikola chasten me for falling for St. Trina, while knowing that she was the discarded half? The problem is, I simply cannot help it. I would sacrifice everything just to gaze upon her one last time.
People are doing a lot of damage. I'll tell you that. But it's kind of like, you know, the final challenge.
Are you certain of this? Is this all a plot to make a mockery of me?
No, I know she is.
Oh heavens, what am I saying?
No.
Forgive me. You deserve my deepest gratitude. I will make the journey to the southern coast, as you say. To venture into the depths.
Okay, I'm glad I found this guy after. The Remembrance bosses I fought were the Lion and Rilana and the Putrescent Knight.
I will make it to the southern coast.
Okay, cool. Nice. Let's go up here and see what's at the end of that tower. Well, how much have you done so far? Last time you mentioned it, you were doing the Dancing Lion last time. That was like 2-3 days ago. Tuesday, I think, or Wednesday. Yeah. I check in the Discord once in a while. Seems like you got a little guild thing going on there. This guy's somebody's orgasming here.
Pain. My legs. Each lies a bloody ruin.
It's creepy.
The exquisite pain.
He's kind of liking it a little bit too much.
Bale! Vile Bale! Oh, terror incarnate! There is life in me yet! I will soon feast upon your heart! Mark my words! You too shall know fear!
I heard this boss is like something special. To quote the title of the Avoiding the Puddle video about this, how hard is Bale? About 3 days. That's no magic, no Scadu fragments either. Yeah, I had missed this place. I had been around here, but I just never went down this way. I ran here, and then I went down here and fought all these dudes. And then I got caught in these caves and intakes and forests and went all the way down here, and it was like this whole thing. So he's this way. What's over here? This tower. Why, Kai, have you heard about this guy? Have you ever summoned one guy, summon that guy? Okay, you got it. Loud. Yeah. Oh, the Gravebird set. Does the whole set increase? Does the whole set improve? No. The cloak improves jumping attacks, which is pretty cool. That's a rare one. What's a hero under? That's awkward. Okay, what are we doing here? Explore all the nooks and crannies. I check in your Discord. How's like the guild stuff going? Whoa. That's all creepy. I'm not, am I? Interesting. If I'm not in your Discord, then how do I know what I'm telling you? Riddle me that. Smart guy? He's quickly checking the member list of Horse's Hangout as we speak. Hence the silence. That's right. That's okay. Discord gives like, I don't know. Anything like Steam and Discord, I don't really keep on. Even though right now I'm like streaming so often, I just don't like when people know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I can like tell what songs people are listening to, what TV shows they're watching. No thanks. So what are we doing up here? This is quite a view. Okay, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Can I read this? The very center of the lands between. All manners of death wash up here only to be suppressed. Cool. Can you set that? I guess you can, right? So like what's public? Funny thing about Discord is that there's some people that, like, that's really the only way I can contact them. Like, some people Steam, some people phone, some people email. There's all like different people who like have different allegiances to different things. I mean, no one's email really, but like phone and Discord and Steam. There's like different people I know that if I want to hear from them, that's the only thing I can use. I don't know. Okay, we covered all this, right? So I guess maybe it's time to, I don't need a full lunch. I ate kind of late, but I should eat something between now and 7. Where's that thing? Back there. Okay, let's check around here. And then I'll go to that side of Grace. And then we'll see what the Dragon Man has to say. It's weird that I can't acquire materials while healing. Absolutely. People be loving Elden Ring lore. Which one? There's like 3. Placitas axe? Yeah, the 5-headed one, yeah. That was a sick fight. That was like so photogenic. Damn, that's cool. So Bale's like the cardinal dragon then. Apparently, yeah. Someone said that he apparently used to have 5 heads, and he lost 3 of them like in a fight. So that would stack up. They're all headless. Interesting. The headless dragons? I'm seeing a theme here. Interesting. Alright, what am I having for lunch? Did you watch some lore videos? I've been invaded by Ancient Dragon Man. Where is he? There he is. I see him coming. Alright, come get some, buddy. Oh man, that was satisfying. You dumb man. You rolled back into it twice. Oh, that was satisfying. I love it. That is the dream. Because here's the guy, but here's the thing. Am I crazy, or were these just 100% not here before? Did I run through all of those without noticing? Jesus, man. That's creepy. That was really funny. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, so I'm going to stop and eat. And then I'm going to fight Bale. Or whoever's here. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, I'll be back. This is like the hottest day of the year.